What's going on, guys? Now we're recording. So I just recorded some awesome stuff, and then I looked up at the screen, which I try not to do, so it doesn't look like I'm looking over your head. I try to look right into the lens. Anyways, whole time it said memory card error. So all the fire I just spit your way, you didn't even get. So let me repeat myself and hopefully have the same energy and passion. I've been sick for a while, about 2 weeks. This will be the abbreviated version, so you'll probably enjoy it more. I've been sick for about 2 weeks. It was allergies, which I know sounds like baby stuff, but it was ridiculous. I couldn't even swallow. Like, every time I would swallow, I would make this face like I was eating something disgusting. It just hurt so bad. I could hardly drink water. Food was hard to get down. Everything was miserable. I couldn't sleep at night. Anyways, enough of that. Knocked me out for about 2 weeks. So, this morning I was getting all my stuff ready, and I was, like, not feeling, I don't want to say intimidated, but almost like there was a mountain in front of me and I was about to have to climb it. And I think often life can get in the way of life, if that makes sense. So in other words, things are going to happen that derail you, or that try to derail you, or that make things go not how you originally planned. You know, I didn't plan to miss 2 weeks of lifting, which is, it's a considerable amount of time. And I didn't plan for that. So the biggest thing that I can do is understand that today is the earliest I could possibly get back on track. And instead of postponing it even more, just, you know, dig in, if you will, and get back on the horse, or get back in the batter's box, or get back on the field, or get back into whatever you need to get back into. You know, if you were dieting and you failed miserably, and you haven't been dieting for 2 months now, that's okay. That's okay. Get back on today. Give yourself another opportunity. There's an awesome movie, Pain and Gain. Yeah, I'm still sick. There's an awesome movie, Pain and Gain, starring Dwayne Johnson, who is the man. I've never met him. Mark Wahlberg, who I have met, and he is even more the man, or they're probably tied for the man. Anyways, life's gonna give you another rep, and it's important to remember that. In business deals, if you have one and it fails miserably, get ready for the next one. If you have a workout and it crushes you, that's okay. Figure out what went wrong, get ready for the next one. If you have a relationship and it was just horrible, he or she cheated on you and it crushed you, that's okay. That's okay. Get ready for the next one, because there's gonna be another one. And you have the opportunity to make it better, to make it last, to make it work. So, you know, life's gonna give you another rep. That applies to everything, not just the gym. Life is going to give you another rep. So be ready for it. Also, quickly, shout out to my boy, who I've never met, but she's still my boy, Colt Weaver. I'm gonna throw his stuff up right now over my face. Boom! So this guy apparently has been watching my videos. So first off, thank you for that. Second off, he's been making some killer progress, just taking bits and pieces, I assume, from my videos and applying it to his training. So thank you so much, Colt. Like, I'm so proud of you, man. Your physique has truly, like, visibly changed tremendously. So it looks like you've gotten stronger. You were definitely more shredded than when you started. So mad love and respect to you for that, and thanks for sharing it, man. Really got me hyped up when you sent that my way. So hopefully you're not the only one who is getting things that they can implement in their training and their life from these videos. So I just wanted to take a second and thank you publicly for that. Anyways, about to go in the gym, not intimidated, but focused and ready. Gonna give it my all and see what that brings. Let's go. Alright guys, just hit 225, first time back in a while. And it felt good. Bumping it up now to 245. And coming into this, I was thinking about doing high rep ranges, like hypertrophy, like sets of 8. But once I grabbed the barbell, I just wanted to work up to a heavy, conservative max. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is 245. We'll see how it goes. Alright guys, 245 moved good. Usually you guys know I hate using 10s. I just like using plates or quarters. But because I'm coming back from being so sick, and I don't want to absolute max, I would rather conservative max. I got 265 on the bar. So I'm using 2 10s, which I can't tell you, I may have never done that in my life. Anyways, we'll see how 265 goes. 245 moved pretty well. I'm weighing about 165 right now. And yeah, this is the first time I've been back in like 2 weeks, so I'm pretty happy with how 245 went. So we'll see if 265 can move. Well, it didn't move as fast as I wanted it to. Got it. Didn't want to grind that much, but it's all good. I'm excited to be back in the gym. Alright, dropped the weight to 70% of 265, which is 185. And gonna be working with this weight, close grip, and doing my rep ranges. I'm gonna keep it from like 6 to 8. I would like to be on the higher end, but we'll see. I don't want to get close to that grinder that I just hit. I said before the workout I didn't want to have any grinders. Had one, it's okay, but I don't want to do that. This is technically the beginning of my accessory work, so it's going to be close grip, 6 to 8 with 70%, which happens to be 185 today. What's going on, guys? Oh, it feels so good to be back in the gym, and of course, back here with you guys. Doing some voiceover. I did 185, which was my back off work today, for 3 sets of 8, and they all moved pretty smooth, which I was really happy with. After my close grip bench press, hey now, moved into some pec deck flies. Where should pec deck flies be in your strength training program? Wherever you want them. I've seen a lot of guys, especially on YouTube, doing these as assistance work, and it's just to keep the pec, or should I say pecs, because you probably have 2, healthy and wealthy and wise. What am I even talking about? I don't know. But it's just to get a nice stretch and a good contraction. I absolutely love doing these supersetted with some rear delt flies. I think rear delts are very underworked, especially by novice lifters. I know when I first started, I never did rear delts, but as I continue my powerlifting journey and just lifting in general, rear delts play a huge factor in creating a shelf for your squats, creating a good solid shelf for your bench press, and of course they help with your deadlifts as well. Upper back tightness is huge in all those lifts, and I think you need to be training your rear delts. After that, moved into some weighted dips. I did these with a 12, 10, 8, 8 rep scheme. So I did body weight, I did a quarter, I did a plate, I did a plate and a quarter, and then I did 2 plates. And you will see here on my last rep, I really had to dig deep and drive. But once I knew I got it, as I typically do, I think I smile. We'll see. Yep, there it is. I'm always happy when I know I get a big weight. So 2 plates for 8 reps of dips, which felt really good. You guys know I absolutely love dips. I think they are imperative to having a good, solid physique and being well balanced. After that, moved into this machine, which is a a cable overhead extension, and I love this machine because it's good for my elbows. What's good, guys? Workout complete. I am still catching my breath. I finished with some hit cardio. I didn't record it. But it's a tread sludge. I got it back when I worked as a personal trainer. The owner of the gym was doing these, and I said, I want to try this. So I did, and I've pretty much kept them in my training ever since. It's essentially a sprint on the treadmill, but the treadmill's turned off. So you are the motor to the treadmill, if you will. And I usually do 20 steps, and I'll just count 1 foot. So say I start with my right, 1, 2, 3. So I'll just count 1 leg for 20. So I get 20 each. And I sprint as hard as I can. And then I supersetted that with 45-degree oblique twist. So I would do 12 left side, 12 right side, walk over to the treadmill, sprint 20, come back. I did 5 rounds of that, and it was brutal. The reason I'm doing a little bit of cardio at the end, it's essentially just 5 sprints, but I saw my man, I have a lot of men, but I saw my man, Silent Mike, doing some sled pulls at the end of his workout, which I thought was crazy, but it's always good for your heart. I mean, it will send your heart rate through the roof, and even though we're just training our muscles for the most part, our heart gets a little work, but every now and then it's good to do some work directly for that heart, which is the hardest muscle, the hardest working muscle in your body. It has to go 24/7 for like 70 or 80 years. So please take care of it, for crying out loud. It's all we have. Anyways, hit 265, and I'm happy with that, because that lets me know after this week, next week I should hit 275 for sure. Just getting reacclimated to it. It'd be like taking a break from baseball, being on the DL, and then coming back and ripping a double. You'd have confidence next time you went out that you could maybe hit a home run. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyways, about to go home, shower, clean up, working on a pilot today. No, it's not a pilot anymore. It actually got picked up by NBC. I wish I could tell you guys more about like things that I do. Every time I'm so scared that I'm gonna get in trouble, because I don't want to be sued by NBC. They take all my money. But anyways, so yeah, I got to go home and work on that. It's a super amazing role. I'm stoked and humbled and honored and blessed to have booked it. So I'll go home, get ready for that. Got a 1 p.m. call time, but crew call was like 6:30 this morning. So I'll be coming in right after lunch and go through hair, makeup, wardrobe, and then get ready for the scene. So that's what I'm doing today. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. All my new subs, welcome to the channel. I promise I will be more consistent. I just got really bad sick, and it took me away from the gym, and it took me away from you guys. So as always, thank you for watching. I love making these, and I'm excited to be back. So until next time, which will be tomorrow, have a blessed day.
I'm on top of the ocean, living like life ain't frozen, feeling my feet been chosen for something other than motion, yeah.